We will see what happens. Oh, baby. Ba, ba, ba. Will it let me connect? I doubt it. What's up, Star? What's going on, Sat? And Mimi? How y'all doing tonight? We will try to connect to some PSO on Xbox. See what happens. See what happens. Oh, is it offline completely? Maintenance is in progress. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we got. What's up, Zyle and Global?
Hello, Foodgrinds here.
What's up? Oh, I'm here. 1 second.
You
And
playing Phantasy Star?
No, not yet.
I'm trying. I can't get on. Oh, what's that? Why am I getting this noise?
Hey
What's
man,
up
how's it
there?
going?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, there you are, Brian.
Yeah, it switched over to voice mod, so that way I can, be silly and make
There's
sound
no way
effects.
I'm playing Phantasy Star.
Why not?
I'm not American.
Well, no, it's no region lock, my dude.
Well, like, oh damn, I haven't gone anymore.
Oh, are
No
you
reason
starting to stream here, Brian?
I'm trying, and it's under maintenance. Why am I getting a
Oh,
beep
no.
on my power box, man? Like,
That's weird.
am I drawing too much?
You gonna
I
jump
shouldn't be drawing
into
too much
the,
power.
You gonna be jumping into the Japanese version then?
Might as well.
Me?
Might as well. Luna, what's up?
Which one wins in your book?
Versus
Brian.
like Japanese
Oh.
versus English?
No. I mean, look at the message I sent you.
Oh,
Which one of
let's
those
see.
Pikachu's is the best?
Oh, let's see here.
Might have to go with Onion Chew.
That's decent. I don't know, man. That one with the curved side blade, like the both of them, like right in the center. The second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is an amazing Pikachu. I'm getting some peaks on you, just FYI. Like on your audio, so check your gain.
One hit.
Would I like to install it? Yes, I will install whatever. Because we'll play some PSO2 while we wait to play some PSO2. Alright. Because that's, you know what? When in Rome.
Here, I'll post the picture in media for you guys to look at.
Oh, it's a good one. I like. Did you make that, or is that somebody else's work?
No, someone else made it, and I was like, oh wait, that's kind of.
That's a really cool piece of art.
That background is the arc from
Yeah.
Fantasy XIV.
And already 11 likes. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you. Got that. And then on, what is it, on Shadow? Yeah, Shadow's a little bit. It's got the
Are you
void
just
art.
playing? Are you just playing that for your PC? Wait, you're playing Xbox on your for your PC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I've got the capture card. I got a new one sent to me.
Oh, thank God! Now you can actually do more things.
Well, and that's where, like, honestly, like, I'm really looking forward to xCloud when it runs in the browser. So then I can just take this Xbox, keep it downstairs, and just play all my games through the cloud. Like, that's just because it's like, oh, are you live and streaming? Of course you are. You're on the internet. Oh, I should probably plug my controller in because it's gonna be like, how are you expecting to play?
I've been playing a ton of the GeForce now.
Oh, GeForce Now is great. Like, if it had, like, it doesn't have Final Fantasy, like, it's weird. Like, I'm like, so many games, like, so many platforms in this cloud, I'm like, don't have Final Fantasy XIV yet. And I'm like, why not? Come on, computer. What are you doing? Why are you beeping at me?
Is that your computer doing that?
No, it's not the computer, it's my power supply. And I'm not, like, is it literally struggling with the Xbox that bad? Let me just go ahead and turn off the Xbox for now. Alright, somebody in chat, let me know when it's up.
I'm keeping an eye on upper streams, PSO, to see if people get online eventually.
Yeah.
So you're hopping in on PC then for the meantime?
Yeah, I'm gonna just log into Japanese. I'm gonna play something. It's like, hey guys, let me watch me try to log in.
So when you get in, I'm on B20 extra hard or
Okay.
ultra hard.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm logging in. Yeah, Mimi, I'm just logging into the JP version while I wait for the NA version to
People are
come
gonna-
back up.
People are gonna be thinking you're playing the other one unless they look closely.
They're like, they didn't even bother to translate.
What?
They didn't bother to translate.
Yeah, like
Oh.
this is a beta test, so they're gonna run into issues.
Yeah.
Like it's just a given.
Yeah,
How
the
long's
problem
the
is,
beta test though?
it's like 30 hours. Like, it's not long. Alright, let me just turn in these client orders. Anything else over here? No.
I know which region, not region locked, but I don't even have an Xbox anymore, so.
Dude, man, I'm waiting. Like, xCloud is gonna be just like, I'm just like, if it does everything I need, I'll have a console for the big screen TV, and that's gonna be it, man. It's gonna open up gaming to so many people who've just been on the fringes for a long time. It's like, come back in. You said you're on B what?
B20.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my buddy is all excited about it coming to the US and everything. He's just
Thanks,
upset
Mimi.
The beta is on Xbox and neither.
Some people have expressed that, and I'm just like, we wouldn't have it here.
Brian,
Yeah. Where are you?
not
Sora?
important, but they just added Final Fantasy XIV Windows Edition to
I
the
saw that.
Xbox Game Pass.
I
Yeah,
saw that. I was like, yes.
that's good. That.
Well, and I was like, that's fantastic. Why aren't you showing up in my? Oh, there you are, Soro. And I guess invite to party. I wish it let me just left and right select. You know, like just with the D-pad, that would be really convenient.
Oh my god, if I could play Phantasy Star on oh, you join.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
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 How's the day?
Well, it'd be a little bit better if I could get some NA Phantasy Star on, but I'm gonna go JP Phantasy Star while I wait.
Oh, cool. Want to play together?
Yeah, absolutely. What block are you on?
I haven't launched yet. I'm just
Okay.
about to.
We're on B20. Come join us, and let's run a mission or something.
Yeah, sure.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I could
enjoy the lobby music while I wait.
If I could play this game on like GeForce Now, that'd
Yeah.
be amazing.
Exactly. Like, GeForce Now has already saved me so much hard drive space, and I'm just trying to find anything I can shift as soon as they get that added.
I got limited hard drive space right now.
Yeah.
So I download a lot of games.
Well, it's like that. I checked to see if the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was there because I was like, all right, I'll move that and play that in GeForce. Same thing with Shadow. It's like, all right, guys, let's let's do this thing.
Yeah.
Am I?
I'm loading in. And wow, I actually spawned right on block 20.
Well, there you go. It was fate.
Coincidence.
Meant to be.
Indeed.
All
I'm just,
right.
like,
What's
looking at-
your character name?
It's got. Oh, there's somebody creepily standing in my team room.
It's
I'm just gonna ignore them real quick.
like, hello.
Yeah, just step away.
I've been waiting for you all my life. It's Valentine's Day after all.
Oh no.
Oh
Is it
no.
actually?
The 14th would be Valentine's Day, but yeah.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's not to the 14th, is it? The real one.
Right, exactly.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
I'm assuming.
What you said?
A wee mo.
Oh,
In
we
gate area or.
Yeah, we're just here in the gate area.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be on B20.
I see somebody in the team work the game. I'll assume that's
That's
you.
it. Yeah, that's us.
I just.
What's your character name?
Hello, I'm the silver one.
Silver? You got it.
I just like looking at the YouTube live things, reacting to the PS2 loading screams. Oh,
How do I add you as a friend? Send a friend request. Let's become friends.
Woo!
Oh, they've already sent me a friend request. Okay. Too quick. How do I go? Friends list. View. No, I don't want the card. I want friend request. Approve. Yes. Perfect. Alright, let's fire up a mission. Main quest. Featured quest. I'll do this one. I'll do it
I beat
super
you to the
hard.
punch.
And Match at the same block and connecting.
Facility. Is there a daily order for this?
There's 3. Defeat Oceans, defeat Nepto Castaphora, and Rio. Except
God,
there's
I need
2.
to daily boost anyway.
Yeah, I'm literally like just looking forward to where I can spend some money and like up my inventory and stuff just in the NA version. I'm like, oh baby, let's
You're not gonna be
upgrade.
able to do that, yeah. Oh yeah.
What's up?
Until the full, you're not gonna be able to do that until the full game comes out. I'm guessing.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not gonna just. I need because I need to figure out what money I need to spend. All right, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
run.
inventory space is definitely gonna be like the top priority. Like
Mm-hmm.
before you even consider premium, at least make sure the premium's worth it by being able to pick up items.
There's something with the Xbox Game Pass that they have integrated. I wish I went through the whole site, but I didn't, and then they turned off the site.
Yeah, I forgot. They have that survey on their website now. You can do that and get free 500 AC, so you don't have to spend as much.
Send to storage.
Why don't they put Phantasy Star Online on the Game Pass?
I'm betting they do.
That'd be perfect.
My free 3-month Game Pass is still going.
Yeah.
From having the Discord Nitro.
Nice.
So, it's working out for me. Well, it would be working out for me, but you get it.
I keep my Game Pass up too all the time. It's just worth it.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I hardly see anybody in the voice chat here, and I was just like, hop in.
Well, I was just waiting and doing some work, and I've got Slack up for whenever they're ready for. Yeah, the restore has started on the database. Let's see here. All right.
What can I? Yeah, we'll just do it this way.
Alright, guys, good luck on your drops.
Drops.
See ya.
If you're doing the dungeons or anything.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. I've been in high demand tonight.
Me too.
It's like, hey, all right, cool. Have a drink. Complete.
Yeah, somebody made me mod on one of the. It was like a Western release, like Facebook page thing, and oh my god, I've been trying to keep the group like not on fire for hours.
Oh wow.
I'm just ready to not do that.
What the? People have been saying that they've been waiting for 5 hours. Is that how long it's been?
I don't know. I always just have backup plans.
Yeah, it's good to do that.
Let's kill things. Oh, you're already ahead of us. Give me the loots. I did nothing to earn that.
I did absolutely nothing.
I am here.
As am I.
I'm
No.
just around.
This XCloud, are you gonna be able to just play Xbox games? You see?
It should be Xbox, like Xbox, any Xbox PC game.
Okay, that'd be
Is
perfect.
that just
for
a
me.
giant ship we have to kill or something? What the heck is that?
Yeah.
Damn, these things hit hard.
I'll have to take out a few of the little sea creatures here, and then a catapult should spawn that we can get on stat. That we can get on to the ship.
Well, hopefully my notifications are working. We'll see here. Last one's from 3 hours ago. Okay.
There's a lot of hidden games on this GeForce now.
The problem I have is like I would like it just to, if I could just say, hey, here's my different accounts for these things, and it go tell me what games I have available. Because right now
Yeah,
you have to
'cause you have to
find the
log-
game,
Yeah.
and then you
totally.
have to go and say, then you have to log in and authenticate. And I'm like, okay, like this could be easier.
Yeah, if it was just a bit more.
But honestly, it's like for a product, I'm like, that's not bad.
Cool, I got the Daily Ocean and stuff.
Very nice.
It's just people have been getting banned like trying to play it with World of Warcraft.
Yeah, Warcraft does not want you to play in the cloud.
Yeah, I guess that's their loss.
Well, I guess they're like, they don't want people like...
They're not with the future.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm surprised they haven't like developed their own, you know?
I know, like Blizzard Stream, what would you
Damn.
call it?
Well, and that's where people were saying like, man, what the hell, YouTube? Like, they signed this historic deal with Activision Blizzard with like esports, and then it's like, then like, okay, well, does that mean Stadia's gonna get any games? And so I was talking with my manager today, and he was like YouTube gaming and like Stadia, they just treating it like completely different things, and I'm like, the power is in their integration, not in, you know, the separation. So could be a little political frustration. I don't know. YouTube, how they run their business.
Bleep.
It seems like every
Orbs.
company's trying to make
Oh yeah. Well, like Stadia will give YouTube the ability to sell people games, like where like in Amazon, you have that. Like it's like, oh, click
Is
this
Amazon
link and
doing
play this
that?
game. Well, the goal is that you could literally see, like for example, like us playing right now, and just like, hey, let me play with the, you know, let me join them. Boom, and they press a button, and no downloads, no installs, no nothing. So
just starts.
just goes, and it's like, okay, like, that's a cool future.
Oh, they're getting a cloud gaming service as well.
Mm-hmm. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, sit down.
Swoosh.
Swoosh. I am
He lives. That was
Propeller Man. Drop bombs. Get my PP back up. What's up, Cauldron?
Oh, I can't wait to
The
play
bearer
it
of
now.
sparkles. It's right. One day.
Oh my
One
god,
day.
the day we get to play New World.
Oh, dude, I'm excited.
I'm buying
Oh,
it.
well, here's our other two guys.
Be as strong as me. Another day.
What the hell? I'm scared.
You should be scared. Oh, dear Lord.
Ah,
We get him?
hello.
Such a weak mage.
Here you go.
There you go.
I said run at him.
I got you.
Those
There's
clowns?
nobody-
Oh, there's juggling clowns. Freaky.
Is New World only coming to PC?
Steam right now.
Steam, yeah, because I'm looking on Steam now, and
Well, it's gonna have like Twitch integration. Like, it's gonna be interesting because from a strategy perspective, like
I hope
is every like big platform gonna be like, here's our MMO?
I hope it rivals like other MMOs. 'Cause we
You
need
hope it
that.
rivals what?
Other MMOs. Like,
I
we
hope
need
so.
that competition.
It'd be good to have especially with this concept of sandbox. But we'll see. Like, you know, there's no guarantee.
I'm just looking at gameplay.
For what?
And the New World MMO, like that's coming out.
I can't tell what it's really about yet.
That's the thing. What is it really about? And so, like, the developers, like, they're still working on apparently their next dev blog, and I'm like, okay, but it's like, don't.
Got them-
There's nothing like it, and them telling us like, hey, this is what we're doing. It's like, no. Like, you need to take the time and show us what you're doing.
The map looks massive. I
Oh,
looked
yeah,
at the
it
map
is.
of one of the places. Oh, wait.
Well, they want to fit 10,000 people in a single instance.
Oh wait, they just announced. Wait, no, 2 weeks ago. More MMO, less PvP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
I
that's
w- I
from
w- I-
that's
I
from
want
the Ford.
PvP.
That's from Force Gaming, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
So
Wait a
wait,
minute.
10,000
Yeah, it
people
was,
in
yeah.
a single area?
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
ridiculous.
I don't think anybody would want to run that on max graphics 4K. That's for
You
sure.
would probably be running that completely in the cloud
Which game?
when you have that many people to render. The cloud can handle that, like no problem.
They're-
What game are you talking about?
they're-
New
I
World.
mean, I don't know, because their little
They're
clouds still
starting-
have to run on hardware too.
Oh,
Like,
you mean the way the graphics
That's the
look?
thing. No, it's that like, well, like, what if I
Yeah.
said, all right, you now have a million? Oh, I'm dead. You now have a million graphics cards to run this.
The output.
You know, it's like the cloud can scale, so it's like, okay, we need this
It's
much
like-
processing power. Like that's what makes
It's like-
when it's like, oh, you have 12 teraflops of processing power. It's like, okay, well, we now have
looks like
12, 12 billion teraflops. Like, no way.
It looks like these loads of players when you play the game.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna. They said they're gonna start with 500 and then scale up from there. So I was like,
In
okay.
one server
Like it's a single area.
instant. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm just getting excited about it. I think I'm just gonna put on my wish list and just get.
Yeah, just be careful though. Like it's hype is
Yeah,
a hell
I'm
of
not gonna-
hype is a hell of a
it's
drug,
exciting.
and it can the like whatever when you're coming, at the retrospect, you're like, what was I excited about?
Yeah, I don't want to like. I'm not pre-ordering it because that's the mistake. I'm just gonna like put it on a wish list so I can. Well, I know I'm not gonna forget about it because I know you'd be
Yeah.
talking about it.
I plan to. I plan to keep doing that.
I mean, hype isn't always bad, because, like, I was hyped for this game. I'm still
But
hyped
this-
for this game.
But this game, you know that it's good. But this game, we haven't heard then as much about it yet.
It's also like, do you trust the publisher? And it's not just like, okay, it's not like a game can launch and has to be flawless. It can have bugs. It can do whatever.
yeah.
But it's like, are they going to fix it? Are they going to, it's there's so much of it is more about trust. And when you see like right now with Blizzard, a lot of people had a lot of trust in Blizzard, and that's a hard thing to get rid of. But at the same time, that's actually what's being impacted. It's not like, if Blizzard released a bad game or like a bad patch, I trust that they're going to fix it. But that trust is what's been broken, and thus it's like, outside of the fact that it makes for really like clickable, watchable videos. But that's why I've avoided just talking about it. I'm like, I don't care. Like I just don't like. Yeah, all it's gonna take for them to release is a really good game for people to forget that they're mad. Now I don't know if they can, but if they can't, then oh well. And if they can, great. Then I get to go play a really awesome game. But I don't know. I don't want to. I was talking about it to my brother. I was like, I just don't like participating in the mad economy. Like, let me just make hate, angry videos, because they get views, man. Like they
do.
but it's not actually. They don't make a lot of money. They get a lot of subscribers, which I found really surprising.
What you're saying about what you're saying about hype, like you could just blow up in your face sometimes.
I hope they do. They said they were gonna make it up in a tweet. Menti. Oh, he's back.
We got another.
Ouch.
You
Ouch.
could open a tweet. What do you mean?
So they tweeted like they'll make it up. They're gonna make it up to everybody. I don't know what that means. I think an extended beta would be great. 'Cause I have to.
Yeah, right? Put on more EQs.
Extended beta, sure. Add in PC support.
Yeah, exactly. And we are now allowing PC players to join the fray. That'd be
Please,
great.
I want to play.
Exactly.
I would love to as well. I mean, I technically have an Xbox One where I live. I just hardly have access to it unless I'm home alone. Because, yeah, I have the TV at home. So.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta fight.
I
Gotta
made the
fight
mistake.
for your right to
I made
TV.
Well, once they go to bed, I still can't because it's right outside of their room, so I can't even.
You gotta steal it.
Ouch.
No, I actually I gave my Xbox to a friend, so.
Oh,
I think it wants us to go to the final area.
Dave or Lynn?
Yeah.
How we doing? Mimi? Is Xbox up and running yet?
Let's check Twitter.
I'm just looking now, and it looks like it's still down. Like I'm looking at people on Twitter, on YouTube and live, and it looks like no one's got any luck.
Their last update was 1 hour ago. Hi everyone, we're still working on it. When the servers are open again, you'll be notified immediately. Thank you for your words of encouragement, and we apologize again for the inconvenience.
I just went onto the Reddit and one of the first things is, we broke it. It's like, well guys, we did what most Westerners are known to do. We got something nice and we broke it.
How we roll, man. I got into that. I got to the character creation part. Ooh.
That was fast.
And yeah, and then after I created my character, well, at least I thought I created my character, it failed. So I don't know if I actually got my character created. I will hopefully find out soon if they bring it back up.
Yeah, what I was doing is every time, because I knew I was going to get disconnected while I was doing it, so every time I made a change to my character, I pressed save creation data, and then I went back to editing, and then every small change I made, I'm like, going back or saving, and then that way I know I can start over from where I was.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. See, I wasn't getting that fancy with the character creator. I was just like, all right, this looks good.
I was just trying to recreate this one. Well, I mean, I can't fully, but, you know, it's close to
Boom! Yeah!
Reddit. Playing PS2 while waiting for PS2.
That's right. That's right.
It's... Well, at least people get to wait by playing the game that they're waiting for.
If they have the Japanese client.
If they have the client, yeah.
My inventory's full. Boo! My inventory's always full.
I was gonna say, when is your inventory?
Oh, man.
Feeling.
That's not saying, like, I'm going to seriously, like, upgrade my inventory
Feeling.
as soon as I have the ability.
Right.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, Leland? Doing good, dude. Trying to get on the Xbox beta, but it keeps having issues.
So
is
far,
it?
So gone.
Well, I did it again tonight.
Do you hit it big at the slots or whatever?
6,000.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
I have to gamble with you. Of course, then I probably like that's when we'd bust. It's like no.
Right?
You'd bring bad luck to him.
I know that'd be the worst feeling.
And then I got my new pickup today too.
Oh, very nice. Congrats. What truck did you get?
I'll send you a picture.
Cool.
Let's see. Here, I'll just post it in general. Discord. Let's see. General. There you go. And so you can see this too.
Learning all of the things I see.
That's how I roll, man. It's all or nothing.
There you go.
What's the all or nothing?
Oh, I was just being stupid.
Oh,
Just getting all these discs and using them.
oh I see, I see.
I got a very upset puppy with me because I haven't been around all day.
Oh no. I'm just waiting for her work to tell me if I need to do anything.
Let's see. Agree and acknowledge. Start game.
Whoa, Twitter. Twitter.
Sega Game Company Ltd. Private policy. Yes.
Alright.
Something tells me if I jump right in, you're gonna be mad.
No, it'd be great. I would celebrate that. It's a
It'd
celebration. Then you get some
Wait,
more
you have
memes.
You have the Nisig spot in here, right?
Look at us.
Look at us. Look at us.
So
I have the
getting
what spot?
started.
Do you have the Nisig spot here?
I don't know, the Misi spot, sorry?
Yeah, the Nisig spot.
So maintenance in
Basically,
progress.
You
So-
can set it up so that it will, like, every new tweet that the PSO2 NA people push out,
Mm-hmm.
it'll like tell people in whatever channel you want it to tell them.
I need to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, it's just
So-
a Nisig spot.
Okay.
So are the different ships? That's the servers.
Yeah.
So they're all under maintenance right now.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not back up yet.
So there's only 6 servers, and they're all maintenance in progress.
Indeed.
I changed my character colors around a little bit since the last time you saw it there, Brian.
I like it.
There we go. I did not intend to deafen you with the wrapper. I did.
Are they ever gonna release Discord for the Xbox, you think?
That'd be nice. It would be nice to be like, okay, this is how I'm gonna play and coordinate. All right.
You know, I'm gonna look just to see, just
I'm
on
gonna turn in this quest.
shits and giggles here.
Mm-hmm.
Apps.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something if they did have it, and we just didn't know?
I'm gonna do something nice right now.
Quest featured.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's go chaotic darkness.
But before we do that,
Okay, should I wait?
yes,
All right.
I want to do something.
Are there any client orders for that one?
I don't know. Let's find out.
So let's see. Ow, Anya!
Okay, do you know how to get to your room?
Go to the lift.
Yeah, you can do it that way or the quick menu. Either or.
Go to your room. Yes.
Oh, he left the party.
We will
It
be
kicked
right
me out.
back.
It kicks me out of the party.
Yeah, whenever you get into your room or change blocks or whatever, it'll kick you out.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Have my room. Eat shit.
It won't take long, I promise.
Yeah, I totally agree, Mimi.
So let's see.
Doing good, dude. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing pretty good myself. Just gotta start saving up a little bit more money out of each paycheck, and then I'll be able to hopefully get into FanFest again this year.
Heck yeah, man. San Diego.
Yeah, I already have a hotel reserved. So.
Oh, nice. Where are you staying?
God, what's it called?
So have they announced where FanFest is going to be?
San
There you
Diego.
go.
Thank you.
Oh, San Diego.
Open the cardboard box. I received a present. Open the Christmas present. You received Resta. Oh. Open the cardboard box.
I'm staying at the
Lift
Horton
that.
Grand Hotel.
Ooh, level 17. Yeah.
When is it?
Sweet. Thank you.
FanFest is until November.
Remember the 6th and 7th.
I won't be able to make it. It's just that's getting too close to my busy time.
Run.
So we'll just have to plan the time to go to Vegas, Brian.
Agreed.
Actually, to be honest, I was a little disappointed it wasn't in Vegas again.
I know. I was like, this is how I was.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Like, oh, nuts. All right. You guys ready for a new mission?
Mhm.
All right.
So,
oh, we're not in a party. Okay. we
I
can go
just,
party.
I just deleted Diablo 3 from my machine.
Nice.
I'm done with Blizzard completely.
Will there be anything they could do to ever win you back?
After what they did with World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3 Reforged, no.
Yeah, I heard vaguely about Warcraft 3. Something about, yeah, cool, they made it look pretty, but they didn't hold
No,
up
they-
any
they-
promises.
They didn't even do that. Like, it's like.
So they didn't even hold up to any promises. They didn't even make it look pretty. Okay, so let me explain. Warcraft 3. If you had the older game and you bought the new copy Reforged, they were supposed to give you 2 separate copies where it wouldn't interfere with each other. They completely overrode the old game and took out everything that made the old Warcraft 3 special. The custom maps, everything. You can no longer do those.
No longer.
And then on top of that, so in E3 last year, they showed a big cinematic of Arthas and whatnot during the Strathholm mission. Those don't exist. They pretty much upgraded the models, yes, but it's still the clunky, you know, RTS that it was, and it's got the same bugs that it had originally. They didn't fix any bugs. And then because once people realized they got scammed, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, there are no refunds on this. They literally have been refusing to refund anybody's money.
Yeah. Not the best moment.
And so with that, yeah, I'm done. I'm just done. You don't need to worry about it, I got one event.
Yeah. I'm just rocking the Terrace theme and it makes me feel a
I love
little better.
that.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. One. Murder!
So what time did the servers go live for the beta?
7 p.m. Central. So 5 Eastern. Yeah.
5 Pacific time is when they were gone.
Have they,
And then everybody was like, hey, why is there only one ship? Are you guys, like, joking with us right now?
Because they had the others that you could see, but they weren't on. I guess they're trying to funnel as many people on the ship one as possible.
Right now there's no ships.
No ships. So you are not able to select gunner from the start. You have to go to the changed class as soon as you get in.
I
To
was
the ship.
hoping that they would change that in the NA version.
I know, right? Like that would have been a nice little like addition.
Yeah, that'd have been like, hey, look how better we are than the JP version. We let you pick the class you want.
Exactly.
That'd have been a nudge and a half.
Fill me with that sweet, sweet XP.
So what are you doing right now, Brian?
Playing Japanese version, streaming on Work to Play, waiting to see whenever I need to do whatever else for work.
Oh, we're on stream?
By the way,
Yeah, we're streaming over at on the Work to Play. Like for YouTube stuff, we're trying to just like move all our live content to this one channel rather than like, you know, stream it either like on like every time we stream on Work to Game, it's like sub numbers drop. So it's like, okay, like I care, you guys don't want live content. And there are people who are like, oh, we like live content. It's like, great, here we go. We got a channel for those who like live content and live archives. Wolf, I am playing the Japanese version right now because I was like, well, if I want to play a game, and I don't like playing the will they won't they game, so I'm playing, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be. So I said, I was like, hey, I'm gonna stream play Phantasy Star. So I figured I'd be live streaming Phantasy Star, and then also answering questions if you guys have them. We're also hanging out in voice, and the downside is you have to listen to my meme sounds.
I'm sure I just gave everybody a coronary on general chat with or the general Discord channel.
What happened?
Level 73, 53.
Well, I just posted some pictures.
With the first thing. Alright, you little bunny. Surrender whatever boss you're gonna summon to protect you.
Anybody got any ideas how to wear down a puppy?
Wear down a puppy.
Run around.
How do you wear one out?
You wait till they're 3 years old.
Well, he's not wrong.
I mean, heck, I couldn't get my kids to go to sleep till like 9:30. Like, go to bed. But I want I want to do whatever. I know you do. And I want you to stay in your room.
But you gotta keep in mind though, because if we're taking it into consideration, right? A dog years is 7, right?
Yeah.
So
Not
3 would make you
quite.
21. So your kids hypothetically should settle down by the time they're 21.
Yeah, hopefully.
That-
We'll see.
That's not quite true. Once you get past the first year, it does equivalent to that. But the first year, they literally aged 22 years in the first 13 months.
Alright, so Wolf says, like, wait, say that again. If I am new to the closed beta and it's bringing me to the ship, but all ships are in maintenance, how do I get to the class? You gotta wait till the ships come out of maintenance. Like, speaking of which, are they still in maintenance?
Yes.
Let me double check. Okay.
They were a few minutes ago.
My precious.
And no news yet.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp, womp.
I got you out. She got me.
Let me go turn in these client orders. Try to keep it clean. Yeah, expanding the number of client orders I can carry. Expanding my inventory. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna roll.
Get the shared.
So I can honestly tell anybody who's asking, who wants to know, the half-ton Duramax in the GMC is the shit.
Nice. Yeah, finish these client orders.
Did somebody just sit on a puppy?
No, she's barking at me.
I was like, it sounded like a puppy bit you. That's how puppies
No,
sound.
that's just her barking at my hand. She wants attention.
Did you just subscribe now? Because I'm not seeing any kind of notification. Which is like really frustrating because I'd like to get those notifications. Yeah, it's YouTube. Like YouTube's weird. Like it especially on the Work to Game channel, it's been really weird. Like it's just like, all right. So, but Ginger Prime is growing like hotcakes, which is just really exciting. I'm blown away by that fact because I was like, oh man, I wonder if we'll get to 1,000. I was thinking we'd get to maybe 1,000 like the end of March, and then I look up today and I was like, oh, it's February. Oh, we're at 3,000. I was like, my projections were way off. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the beta does a lot of good for people.
It does, absolutely. Alright, let's do another quest, because we can't play the other game. Subdue Katarinaska. Let's do that one, yeah. And we'll go super hot. And then just have regular ones. Supplying meat. Supplying meat. I'll leave it be. Cool. Alright. I wonder if the NA version is going to have ads and stuff.
It might.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm just wondering, like, I wonder who'll be advertising.
Quest yet, but
Subscribe to Xbox Game Pass. Okay, I already am.
make sure we look out for the Fortnite collaboration.
Wow, that
So
makes sense.
I was getting all excited about the NVIDIA streaming machine, but
Have you tried it?
it's no. But when I first talked, I forget who I was talking to. It was Baron and someone else.
I think it was May too.
Yeah, I think it was you, Soro. And but I think it was in their the other Discord channel, but
Yeah.
they were talking about how it partnered with Steam, and I was like, I could utilize all my Steam games on that.
Not all of them, but it's quite a few.
One.
Oh, just one of your Steam games?
Destiny.
See, I wish that it was integrated into
on Warframe.
well, like in the app that I could say I'm on Steam and then it would tell me what games I can play. Because right now I'm
it
guessing.
it really doesn't tell me what games I can utilize.
I know. It'd be nice if it was like, oh, I see that you have Steam. Let me go and show you the games that are available. Which is surprising, just how many games and few games. It also works with Origin. So I was able to install like
It doesn't support Anthem yet.
No, Anthem's not supported yet, which was a bummer. And then I was like, all right, like, because I have Anthem on my Shadow PC, and it runs really well on Shadow PC. But then I got this. Like, where did it go? Oh, I got this thing to connect to my Xbox controller, and so that now I can kind of dock my phone. And I did that, and I was playing like Anthem, and I was playing Temtem, and for some reason, and I have to find out why, it's like reversing or messing up with my triggers, so that it's not registering the controls correctly on the app. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if it's on me, and I can't. The thing is that Stadia doesn't run on this phone yet. Dadgum you Stadia, let's go.
Are you using Android or iPhone?
For this phone, so I have this as a development phone. So one of the things I'm doing, we just got monetized on Ginger Prime, so I'm trying to come up with like kind of a reward structure, because one of the things I've been working on for like a while, very like passively, is like my own games. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to see if I can't actually make that happen this year. I don't care if it's the crappiest game, and I'll name it so. The crappiest game. Like, I'm going to effing publish my own game this year. And I was like, okay, like, I'll try to, like, integrate membership into that or something like that, where it's like, hey, you get it, and I don't know if I got questions. Anyway, well, dev updates and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I have an Android phone now, so I can test this stuff out. I've been making apps for people, not my whole life, but my whole career, and I'm making my own apps. And then I was like, you know what? What do I want? I want to make my own damn game. So I'm just gonna effing do that.
If you decide to be the next Blizzard, let me know when you're going in ground zero. I'll join.
Yeah, and then when I leave, it all goes to shit, and everybody's like, no.
I'll buy stock.
That just means when you leave, I leave.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, Brian, you're way over there.
I don't know. I'm just killing stuff.
I mean, I don't have any programming experience, but I do have business experience.
Yeah, what I need more than anything is time.
That I can't give you.
I know. Well, that's what essentially, like, I was thinking, like, how do I do this and how do I make it work? I was like, that's what meant, like, if I enable, like, now that I can get money off of ads, like, if I can enable like that, I don't know if people will be interested in that, because, you know, like, at $1, it's like, okay, like, he's getting an extra $1 a month, cool. Like, not enough to really kind of dedicate the time to get it done, but you know, it's just to kind of help say, like, okay, cool, I can not work this contract and I can work on building the game.
So
And, I mean, and my problem is always with game development. Every game, because I've made some games, I've just never published them. My problem always ends up being in a scope creep. I'm always like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and then eventually it's like, okay, and then I move on to something else, and it's like, oh, that was cool. It's like, wait a minute, I should have just dadgum finished it. Oh, yeah, this is the Japanese version. We're just waiting for the NA version to come online.
I'm in the section where it says you choose a ship and it's all maintenance and progress.
Yeah, you let me know when those things are no longer in maintenance.
A couple times, like every once
So,
in a while.
I'm just
I don't know if I don't know if it auto refreshes.
Yeah, you might want to refresh
It
it.
doesn't auto.
It
But their
doesn't.
Twitter hasn't updated yet, so.
Well, Brian, if you start making games and everything, then I will be a beta tester for you.
Perfect.
Talk to Jared too. He's a programmer.
Just make sure you plan accordingly for your closed beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna start with like multiplayer games. I'm just gonna like I just want first just to get something out there. I don't care if I give it away for free. Like I just want to be like, and it's out and people can
Candy
play
Crush.
it, and it's, you know, like get over that mental hurdle, or just the experience of like, yep, you can download it. I'm so sorry.
That's kind of how it worked out for the guy that made Undertale, because he used to just do mods for the Mother series before he made Undertale.
Yeah.
He made a
What you
mod
could,
on top of that.
what you could do is you could create a game that's just like a crossword puzzle and call it Ginger Prime.
The crossword puzzle. There you go.
Yeah.
The only words in it are Ginger Prime.
The shittiest game ever. I'm so
No,
sorry.
it would literally be you could create a crossword puzzle, and the clues would be video game references.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Just like video game like crossword puzzles, and just start and go from there, and then it's like, all right, cool, not a bad idea. And maybe that's what I do. Like maybe I'll say, hey, like guys, I'm gonna work on this game, and you can kind of vote on it.
I'm good
And
at regular puzzles, and I'm good at this game, and not much else.
I mean, if you sell the game for what, $1 or $1.99, and you get 1 million people to buy it,
then I have $700,000 because the stores take 30%.
it would still be 700.
Well, then taxes on that. So and nothing else. Like the goal would be to fund bigger projects.
Right.
But isn't
You might get
Steam,
$50.
like changing their thing now because of Epic Games?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you mean?
I think they're changing how their little model works, and they're going to be taking less of the
Epic is taking less because of Fortnite.
Yeah. Well, Epic wasn't taking as much as Steam, and then Steam was starting to lose some business to them.
Yeah.
Like when they lost.
It's the beauty of
Borderlands
competition.
3, for example. So
That still sucks. Like they listed it as the #1 game, and one of the things that with Borderlands 3, I was like, oh man, that looks fun, and it looks like everybody's gonna check it out, and they're gonna go play something else. And I was completely right. I got so much shit for it, and the lesson I learned is that hype doesn't make people think rationally. They're like, oh, how can I was like, I'm not hating on the game. I just looking at the facts. I think they made the wrong game, and then. 6 months later, well, turns out I was right, but nobody gives a shit. It's like, all right. They don't. Like, it's like, because they've moved on to whatever, and then, and that's where I kind of call it the manic. Like, there's plenty of people who are, like, more than willing to, we're waiting for Sora.
I'm ready.
To be mad about something. It shows you in gray.
Oh yeah, I should press the E key, or whatever controller equivalent is.
What up, back in? Shows Sora in gray, says Akor in gray. Akor is now showing up. Sora.
Sora has to activate teleporter.
Teleporter.
Actually, it's pretty funny that you said about the key thing, because there's this older gentleman that I work with, and he's like very not tech savvy. So on the one day, he asked me, he's like, "Where's the Uni key?"
Okay, Simpson. Oh no. So, Brian, does Phantasy Star Universe have 2-story content before the online part? No. It is all online.
Which is unfortunate, but
I don't know. Like, as somebody who enjoys online games, like, people are like, oh, it's like, I get why people don't like online games. But that's, I'm like, okay. Like, I'm enjoying.
It's just like all the previous Phantasy Star releases, like PSO1.
Yeah, they all had they had definitely an offline component.
Well, I didn't really do too much of the PSU online, and so I was really disappointed when I couldn't like make my own character in the PSU story. But
Yeah, and that's like when like it was an interesting attempt that they did that, and but it felt so separate, and I was like, huh. Like at first I was like, oh yes, and then I felt like the story mode component wasn't as fleshed out as I was hoping. Like it felt like, oh, why am I just not online playing this with people?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying from that.
But I'm not hating on it. I really got a lot of enjoyment out of the online component. I just thought
that's the one thing that Phantasy Star Portable on the PSP did right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I played that with my friend, and you're able to play with your character from the beginning of the game to the end.
Nice.
And of course, you can just do the story stuff too, so it's optional, like whichever way you want to play it.
How are we looking?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the.
How are we looking, Leland, server-wise?
Let me look. PSO ships are. I'm waiting for it to load. Give me a minute. Select the ship you wish to connect to. And 2 of them are in maintenance in progress, and then now 1, 2, 3, and 5 are offline. So it looks like
1
they
and
might
2
be
are
doing
maintenance
a
in
restart.
progress.
1, 2, 3, and 5 are offline, and 4 and 6 are maintenance in progress.
Okay.
So I don't know if the offline is good or bad or what's going on.
Not to
But we
jump
do
into a
it-
conversation, but what's up, everybody?
What's up, dude?
What's happening?
What's happening?
It's either Jameson or Hargrave. I'm chilling, man. I've been trying to get into this game for the last couple of hours myself.
Yeah, that's what I was like. All right, I'm gonna play in the Japanese version and go from there.
Hello.
Howdy.
3
Hello.
minutes ago says, "We are really sorry for the unexpected circumstances. We're still working on it. Thanks for the support."
Poor guys. I bet they're like trying to get this thing. Like, oh no, we
wonder if
thought
they'll
we
give
said
us
we
more
thought we were
time.
ready. Headgummit, I'm not getting
notification.
notification. Like, what the hell, YouTube? What the hell? Like, come on. So if you've subbed, welcome. I don't know why it's not working.
But yeah, appreciate it, Brian. Yeah, I subbed and I subbed on YouTube and all that.
Thanks, man. That means a lot.
No worries. I have not played this game since Dreamcast.
Oh, dude. Oh man, what did you rock on Dreamcast? Because that's what was my first. It was my first introduction to online RPGs.
I was a Ranger human. That was my main. Ranger human. I very clearly, distinctly remember the design and everything. So it's kind of creepy for seeing this creator or character creation on here, and how much deeper it's gotten compared to obviously. You know.
And the fashion and the whole customization of your character just goes far beyond that of when you actually make your character now.
Yeah, notice that too. Man. Yeah, it's almost been 2 decades.
All right, we got one more featured quest. We'll go super hard.
So I want your take on something, Brian.
Sure.
PS5 or the new Xbox when it comes out?
Well, I mean, I'm planning on getting both, but honestly, I think in the short term, PS5 has the right strategy. You take that strategy out 5 years, and I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit about PlayStation. There's gonna be core gamers that are gonna be like, yes, like consoles, but you're gonna end up just like when you look at how mobile just kicks like gamers is like ass in numbers, in just pure numbers. It's like we are the nothing. It's like, oh, some gamers on YouTube are mad about something. Everybody's like, okay, so like 1% of 1% of 1% of the gaming population is upset. Like, oh no, like let's not do anything. We're making billions and billions of dollars by doing that thing that these people are, and the YouTubers who like kind of stoke the fire, make the money and things like that. I'm not saying that gamers shouldn't fight for the rights. I'm just saying that there's we're on the precipice of a massive shift, and what that ends up being, and I know I piss people off so bad because they feel like I'm advocating that they don't have a console, and I'm like, not at all. Like, there'll be console sales, that's gonna do just fine. What's gonna happen though is that there are tons of gamers. Let's take my brother-in-law, like big gamer. Does he play games right now? No. He's like, I just can't really justify, $300 or $400 on a console to play X. You take away that barrier, and then if he doesn't want to play, that's fine. But there's just there's a big group of gamers that used to be passionate, and they just I just can't justify it because I know I'm not going to get, my dollar's worth anytime soon. But then all of a sudden it's like you don't have those roadblocks. You don't need to go out and buy a $5,000 PC to have this epic experience. And that's where it's going to start to shift. It's going to start with the those gamers, and it's going to hopefully, my hope in all of it is it's going to convert mobile gamers back into being real gamers, and so that people are going to want a real game as opposed to like some just cheap cash grab. What probably is going to happen is that we're just going to get more cheap cash grabs because they're cheap to make and they make money. Pineapple. Oh, I did get a notification. Why did the name not show up? But either way,
all servers are down now, offline.
okay.
So it probably won't happen until like
The server cue sound right here, a little terror scene. Oh, is it? Let's see here.
yeah.
How do I adjust that? Can I adjust that on this in the fly? Because it sounds perfect in my ears. Hold on, where are you? Where are you? Can I do a stop all? I gotta see here. Oh, cool. I can adjust the volume.
Oh no!
Let's try that now. Let's see here. Let's
I
do
have
this
you.
one.
Don't worry.
Thank you. Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds much better.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Well, then I think this is my thoughts of the servers.
No, God!
Oh my gosh.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But it's good. Wait,
I
Brian,
don't
can
know.
you just... Never,
What's up?
Please continue.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if anybody said hi to Jen or not, but I
Hey, Jen.
think I heard you come in earlier. So.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know
Jen.
that.
Hi.
How you been?
Hola.
It's been interesting. Are you trying to get on the PSO right now?
I'd be only
I gotta turn Jen up. 1 second, guys.
But PSO2 is free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
Still, it's just not right now.
You excited about 5.2 though?
I am. I'm
Yeah.
very excited. What I
I'm
saw-
really what stood out because I'm severely surprised by ocean fishing. Like I was like, daggone, that looks good.
I know.
Brian, how's the story? What? Oh, I've been over here just drinking beer and fishing.
I could just see
Wait,
this.
drinking beer in game or real life?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I used to level fishing. I'd come home from work, and I would just kind of chill on the couch. I'd tip my hat back, played with the controller so it'd vibrate. I'd be like, all right, and just kind of just relax. And my wife just thought I was ridiculous because she's like, you know, she's like, you just need to get a beer. And I was like, I would drink, but I have to go back to work, and I don't think they'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
West clear.
But yeah,
They
no,
won't know
it's
what hurt 'em.
it's just been hectic, especially within like the past few days. Brian, I don't know if you saw the announcement go off in my server a couple of days ago.
I probably did not. Like, I get. Sorry, I feel like an asshole because it's like
okay,
I
don't
get
worry about it.
so many pings that I'm like, I know I miss stuff, and I hate missing things. I'm so sorry. So if you care to share, don't feel like you have to. Everything going okay? Like, what was the announcement?
Well, I'll just message you if that's alright.
That's fine. Totally fine. You don't have to share. You do not need to have to share publicly.
As it turns out, hashtag PSO2 is trending on Twitter now.
PSO2 is trending?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, shoot. I'm going to get on this hashtag and be like, come hang out with us. We're streaming some PSO2. Oh, your servers are offline? Oh, I don't know what's happening. Servers got you down? Come hang out with us.
But better
very first
follow
DDoS.
Ginger Prime.
Servers got you down.
I am
We're
now
still
a follower
streaming
of
PSO2
Ginger Prime
for you. Come with your questions. We've got answers, kinda.
Kinda. Gotta put that right at the end.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sweet. All right, let's see here. New sound effect. I didn't label them. Let's see what it says. Apparently that was nothing.
Run.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Yeah,
Brian,
yeah.
Don't you guys have the rhythm bot thing to play music with?
What's the Riven bot? Like, I am the world's worst streamer. Because it's like, there's what?
No,
Like,
that's
it's going to be like 5 years from now, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like, he's totally memeing on something from like 10 years
So
ago.
Rhythm is a bot you can add to your Discord server that can play music and voice channels.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and no, and it's not gonna do it in the style it's gonna ruin our eardrums.
Is that too loud on y'all? Because I did lower the volume.
No, that one wasn't
No,
that
like
loud.
the first song you played, like first
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
sound very good quality, and secondly, it's loud as hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's adjusted it. It's fine.
Also,
now.
Brian, you can go ahead and check your DMs now.
All right, 1 second, Fudge.
Hey, so,
Oh.
yeah, any luck on the
Yeah.
North American PSO2? I really don't know because I couldn't replay it. It's not on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. I will
Yeah, I was like, server check.
check the service.
Server check.
Yeah, I think we're still down. Like,
Offline.
completely.
Okay.
We did all the featured quests. I guess do some free field. Does that sound good, guys?
Sure, whatever you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do, man.
sure. Yeah.
Where are we out to?
Let's go
I'm-
forest. I like the forest.
I'm gonna guess that these servers are actually going to be down until sometime tomorrow evening,
It's possible.
especially if they're having this much of an issue.
Does
So
that mean that there will be no closed beta?
No, I think that means they're
probably
going to
will, they'll
extend
just
it.
push
I mean, that's
It's just
that's
they're
what
gonna
we need to
want-
find out before they're ready to release it. You know.
They have to have the beta regardless.
I probably did, Wolf. But would you remind me? Because like my regret about virtual reality is that I didn't get the quest. I got the S, and in hindsight, I was like, "Dadgum, I wish I had the quest because I could take it places as opposed to right now. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna play my game. It's the same thing. Like I would play on Stadia or I'd play more games on whatever if they had the games that I was gonna sit down and play. And so hopefully we'll see continual improvement in that regards.
What was the Stadia again? Was that the Google thing?
Yeah, that's the Google
Yeah, the
thing.
Google thing.
It worked for me. Like it works great. I also got the GeForce Now, and I have Shadow PC. So the one real main one I'm lacking is XCloud, and I'm really excited to check that out. And then it's rumored that Amazon's going to have their own cloud streaming service as well. So it's
Of course.
well, I mean, it's going to like when you look at their quest to get, there's like 2.5 billion gamers. And out of the 2.5 billion gamers, 110 million have bought consoles. So that's not good. You know, you would think that we would have numbers outpacing PS2, and I think those numbers are only going to go down. And so like I'll have Leland was asking about like the console, and it's like, I think if I'm gonna have a PS5, my hope is that I can stream PS5 games like cloud-wise, like because they partnered with Microsoft to do that. But I'm gonna have a PS5, and it's gonna be hooked up to my big screen TV, and it's gonna be pumping out 120 frames a second, and that's where it's gonna be, and that's gonna be like that premiere experience downstairs, but on this 1080p monitor that like I haven't yet to upgrade it. I'm gonna be doing and that's gonna save me a capture card. That's gonna save me so much like desk space, and so console wise, it's gonna be something that lives in the downstairs, and then I'm just gonna be able to play my games anywhere. And so I've been doing that with like my Android phone, minus Stadia because it doesn't work on this, and it's like Stadia needs to get its head out of its ass. Like it's a great it works so well, but not for everybody. But like for me, like it works great. But cloud, for me, I'm playing PSO2 in the cloud right now. Like, cloud gaming works. There's no lag.
Yeah.
But
Well, it depends on who you are.
it depends on where you are. Chris had a problem. Yeah, but then at the same time, I mean, to be completely fair, like, there's a network. There could be his network card. Like, there's so many factors that I'm dead. That guy murdered me. I thought I was using my monomate, but I did not.
Wait, Brian's though that likes to try a lot of games, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna?
Oh, y'all are in
try-
Forest Area 1. I'll wait. I'll wait for
Did
you.
you already go to the next one?
I thought y'all were with me, but I'm just being a jerk and just running ahead.
No, I think I was following you, but then I saw a green dot way back there, and I was like,
Ah,
wait a
yes.
second.
That's me. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
hold on. Where are you at?
Hey,
I'm
Sora's
back.
here with me. I'm just here. Like right near the entrance. The No, I like to dabble in a lot, but like mostly like it's gonna be some kind of RPG. If it's an ARPG, that's or like an online RPG, because that's like it's more social. Like I don't go to the bars, I don't go to, like this is my bar. Like let's hang out and play video games,
Yeah.
Hey,
Because what I was gonna ask is, are you gonna try Amazon's MMO?
Yes, I've got that on pre-order. We had a Nerd Slayer on the podcast, and he's actually he got it flown out there, and he got to go hands-on with like the latest build and provide feedback and stuff like that. But he can't tell us what he saw and stuff because he's still under NDA. So I'm like Amazon's MMO is an interesting thing because to me it begs the question, because it's heavily integrated with Twitch. Like, are we going to see an age of the return of the MMO where there's a Stadia MMO in which that it's integrated with YouTube, and then there's a Microsoft MMO in which that it's integrated with like xCloud, where like it's like a game that promotes like unique features of, or like a Microsoft MMO that's integrated with Mixer. It's like okay, like I can see that, and I don't know if I like that. But I can't blame Amazon for saying, yo, we're totally integrating with our Twitch platform, I
mean, it's a neat idea, and it'll definitely,
it's a neat idea, and I was telling this to Chris, because he's like, you still playing Destiny? And it's like, yeah, like, but I'm playing Destiny so laissez-faire, because it just is giving me anxiety, because I'm like, oh, with Gabriel being born, I was like, oh, I totally, like, miss, like, 6 to 8 weeks of like grinding on the season that I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally like be hanging out and playing, and it just didn't work, because turns out having 4 kids is a little bit more work, and and I was like, all right, and so then I looked at it and I go, oh damn, like I'm not gonna be able to get caught up, and then I'm like, well, I primarily are PvP, and it's like, well, I'm just playing Phantasy Star. I'm just like, thankfully. And that's the thing, that kind of the realization. It's like, there's too many really good games out there. Like, and if one game is frustrating me, I can go make a stupid video about that, and that's maybe a therapy, or I can just go play another fun game, and if they want to go and like update that, or they want to drop content for it, and it's going to make it more fun and interesting, well, then I come back and play it. Same concept we have with Temtem. Chris like kind of finished this, like all the content of the early access, and it's like great. And so the next time they add an island, like he's ready to go into the next area, and I was like, that's great, because it's something you can kind of play, you can really enjoy, and then you can kind of go play something else. And if you got a good healthy amount of really exciting games that you can kind of ping pong to, then it's a good time. Let's see here.
I only play this one.
Well, and then there's definitely like gamers that play like one game, and that is their game, and there's nothing wrong with that mindset either. I don't know, like I used to just like play Final Fantasy XI, and then I used to just play Final Fantasy XIV, and then I looked up and I was like, man, it's been years since I've played any other kind of game. So it's like, all right, now my goal for 2020 is to play actually more games, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to make more content or videos around those games.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me, because like I started off, and I started on MMOs when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And, like, my first MMO was Disney's Toontown Online. Anybody remember that one?
Oh,
I played that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've heard of it and I've seen videos. I never played it.
Toontown Rewritten is actually for free right now, so if you guys ever want to like play it and try it out for yourself, it's pretty good.
That is a nostalgia factor.
The original got shut down, didn't it?
What?
The original shut down, isn't it?
Yeah, Disney shut it down. Because they wanted to invest everything in Club Penguin, and look how well that turned out.
Now they have Club Penguin rewritten, though.
Can we get a server check, please?
It's still down. Last update 20 minutes ago, still.
Right.
But yeah, no, the thing with Amazon getting into the cloud service, like, that's where I'm just like, really? Because they're becoming a monopoly by the second, it seems like. And that's where I'm just like, it needs to stop. Especially with how Amazon treats their workers. I don't really approve of their practice, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The problem is that, and I I don't have like the right ultimate answer for like crunch, right? Because like at my industry, I deal with crunch. You know, it's like, and like, are you talking about like their like delivery and distribution people, or like their developers? Because both people, like, I feel like, yeah, we're just
call
being horrible.
centers and like distribution, like all of them. Like if you like, one of the prime examples is like you have a minute, literally 60 seconds to use the bathroom. If you're not back within those 60 seconds, you get a write-up.
Well, and their job is going to be completely automated away probably in the next like 10 years. Completely, you know, so it's like, oh man, you know.
And they don't even pay their workers enough at all because like a lot of people are living in their cars. It's like,
especially
really?
especially when you look at East and West Coasts, like, man, like I don't know. I've always kind of felt like I don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen.
That's why whenever I do like Christmas shopping or anything like that, I do every other store like aside from Amazon. I only go to Amazon if I absolutely cannot find something and I need to look, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, I live in an area where Amazon is the only way for me to get things.
Yeah. Well, and they're gonna be shutting down. Like they shut down 30% of retail this last year, and so that's only gonna continue.
By the way, what did you mean with the MMO being attached to Twitch?
So when you're playing and when you're like whether you're streaming or not, you'll be able to tell if you were streaming who killed you. Like let's say you were killed by a streamer or you're teamed up with a streamer, like you'll be able to, it'll tell you that information, and I believe it will even let you go check out the stream. And who knows what other integrations they're talking about? I'm sure they're going to tie it to some reward because the numbers behind it, like Amazon wants to do $1 billion in revenue in Twitch alone. They had a projection of 500 million for 2019, but they came up short and only did 300 million in revenue. YouTube though did really well in terms of revenue compared to the watch hours. So YouTube still had a bunch of watch hours, but like in comparison, it was like still 6 billion or 7 billion short of what
Do you think
Twitch
that has
did.
anything to do with the linkage of the Amazon and Twitch Prime?
Yeah, well, they're slowly integrating, and so that ends up being a big thing, and it's a weird shift in the industry, and it's because like when we go and when people were like, hey, can you send us your Twitch stats? I'm like, they're not gonna want to work with us because it's like, yeah, like occasionally we have like incredible stats and occasionally we don't, and it's because we're not consistent, and there's no way I can be consistent as a streamer, so I don't even try because it's that's just unnecessary stress. That's why my advice is to anybody, especially when people come and ask me, they're like, how do I do this? And it's like, do you have a family? And they say yes, and I say make videos. Don't even think about going live for a couple of years, and then they don't listen, and then they get burned out. It's hands down. That's like I sat down with like a friend, and I just part of the reason why I wanted Ginger Prime because I wanted to talk about Anthem and not have not lose like 100. Can you hear me?
You're cutting out a bit, Brian. So
test. Am I back?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
We'll see how Discord behaves, but
yeah. So part of the reasons I was like, I want to talk about Anthem, and I don't want people just to sit here and yell at me on Work the Game, because they're like, I'm unsubbing. I'm like, all right, like, cool. So I'm just gonna go over here and do my own thing, focusing on ARPGs because it's kind of different. But the other part of it was I was like, I keep telling people what to do, like in terms of content creation, and then they don't do it, and then I'm like, is it too hard, or maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about, and we just got lucky with Work the Game, and I was like, all right, so I did it, and it was like, I thought the numbers were 3,000 times more than I thought than they would be, and I was like, oh, this does work. And so then I sat down with a friend and I showed him, and I was like, follow this and let me know if it works for you. And he's growing now too. And obviously I have an inherent advantage in growth from the fact that I have a a large YouTube channel, you know, they can kind of feed and have that recommendation going on already. But it's you know, the math is there. Like if you cannot stream all the time, if you're not like in your teens or your 20s and have free time, and you can and somebody's supporting you so that you can just be live, like you got to make YouTube videos because the discoverability on that site is insane. And don't even think of streaming yet, just work on making videos, and that's it. Like and then learn from that process.
And heck, even that's time consuming for me.
It can be, and that's where it's like the goal is like that I look at is like I always just kind of say like I like teaching. Honestly, I wanted to be a teacher, but I was like, well, I also want to have a family. I don't know how to rectify those two passions, and so it's like, oh, I gotta take my love of teaching and let me just talk about video games and break down systems and talk about how these things work. And it's funny and it's really educational because, like, let's say a new player guide or a getting started guide, kind of like breaking down the core concepts. I didn't know this, and we learned this over on Work the Game, and I was at first surprised, but then like when I thought about it, then I was like, oh, that actually makes sense. I was like, oh, a new player guide. Who needs that? New players. But and also people who come to watch that is incredibly like experienced veterans. A lot of min-maxers come in, and then they come in and they trash you, and so then it's like, okay, well, like, am I giving bad information? And then you go look over the information, and then you go look at how, you know, people responded who are new players and how it, like, they're like, oh, that helped. And it's like, oh no, but I'm not giving them people min-max information. And it's like, well, that's not what I'm going for. Like, I don't.
Right.
But there is a human psychology element to it because there are new players out there who want to know to the percent, half percent. Like they, you know, they're like, I want to know and I want to be the best on day one. And that information takes a long time to both present and then also to understand. And it's like, and so outside of that group, like the min-maxers come in and they're like, you know, they know it by the back of their hand and fist. And so then they'll sit here and they'll try to like, and all it does is it just scares new players away. Like, I'm like, okay, well, go make your own video. I'm gonna keep focusing it on just trying to get people to try the game, and then go from there.
Because I've been trying to help some people that are getting hyped for the NA version too. Like,
yeah,
you know, I've been playing this game for a bit, and you know, it's been my life pretty much.
The challenge you have is you have to separate the expert in you that knows like the information like the back of your fist from the new player's like ability. And so my pro tip for you from an education perspective,
it's not that part. This thing is that I want to focus on like getting out all sorts of use, like I'm working on one right now that's like supposed to be 10 things that, you know, is uncommon knowledge but is really big, immensely
has big impacts.
Things,
that'll
just make your life 10 billion times easier. So that's something I'm working on right now. And then, you know, you got the other people out there that are like, hey, can you teach me how to affix? And I'm just like, oh my god, please, affixing is like the end game. Like, okay, let me break it down. Affixing is pretty simple to do, really hard to explain, and you will waste a lot of money doing it.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. So Wolf says, has anybody seen the new Star Trek Picard on CBS? No, I have not seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to watching it. I thought I was going to let it run because like how CBS All Access works, is they want you sub, you know, week over week, and I'm like, no, like just let me know when it's all out. I'll come marathon it.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Is just like, I want to start on like the smaller stuff, and then they're like, hey, can you teach me how to affix? I'm like, wait, how did you even hear the words affixing? We're not starting there. That's for sure.
It's a challenge because it's like whenever I always kind of just try to like whenever I'm playing a game, just have a notepad of like, oh, here's the questions I have. So I just write those questions down, and then eventually I get the answers, and then that way I'm looking at it like, what questions did I have, and then I just go and attack it from that perspective and just kind of build on it from there, with the understanding that, a human is only capable of absorbing so much information in any period of time. Like I can go make a 30-hour video, and it's just some of it's going to be understood, and some of it, no matter what, like it could be missed, and it's like that's where it's like okay, like maybe you need to watch this like 30 times, and then hopefully then it'll make sense, but you never know. So it's interesting. There's so many factors in. Because it's like, has anybody here ever done like a marriage encounter retreat or anything like that?
What?
A marriage encounter retreat? If anybody here's married.
These words. Oh, no, that is not me.
Okay, so there's this retreat my wife and I went on.
I've never heard of that.
So it's there's this retreat my wife and I went on, and it was really great. It was great for our marriage. Like we always, like try to at least once or twice a year, kind of go on a retreat, just the two of us, whether it's like at a something that's kind of a focus thing, or just like, all right, we're gonna go to a cabin on a lake and just kind of relax, just the two of us, But what this was, it was so funny because it's all about focusing in on communicating. And we spent more time writing. My hands hurt because you're just writing all the time, but it's all about trying to communicate your feelings. Oh right, dragon. And it's like, well, you kind of, the conclusion I came to when doing it is, this is the engineer in me. I was like, oh man, just because we're both speaking English, neither of us are speaking the same language. And it's like, okay, like, what do you mean by this? And like, how does that and those words make you feel? And so like, there's some words that like I discovered that like give my wife a specific emotion because maybe she heard them as a kid, or maybe like, I don't know, like, whatever, but I was like, oh, okay, that word or the idea makes you feel very happy, or that can make you feel very sad. So it was just kind of like a lesson in that just because we are all speaking, well, right now, English, doesn't mean like what I say is like you perceive my meaning or intent or the emotion behind it. And so it's just trying to like, okay, let's over communicate. Yeah, what's up?
We have servers up.
Servers are up?
Servers are up.
Servers up. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can boot up this Xbox, and hopefully I don't get too many beeps.
And hopefully you don't die. I'm not sure where you're at, but...
It says head to the final area. Exterminate all targets. I think we're fighting the dragon.
Well, this also isn't the final area.
He's pissed. Oh man, I am almost dead.
You are. I'm trying to find you, but I can't.
I'm all out of items
don't
too.
let the dragon fall on you either. Dragon,
oh cool.
When dragon falls, he does kill.
I can cast rest. I don't know what I'm doing.
And you got the shifter there too.
We've got 50, almost 52,000 Wolf, but this is work to play. So we've moved all of our live streams over to this channel specifically because when we would live stream on Work to Game, all it was doing was, we were still gaining subscribers day over day, but overall you'd go look at the live streams and it's like, wow, that was like 20 subscribers that were like, yeah, I don't care about live content. We're like, okay. So, it's like it's like perfectly fine to not like live content. It's not for everybody. And so I was like, that's where we were like, well, it'd be nice if YouTube had a way to. One second, let me see if I can't boot it up, get my character created. It'd be nice if I could, if YouTube would let you sub to live content versus like uploads. But then I don't see any kind of roadmap or any kind of plan that they're doing there. And so we're like, well, what can we do? Oh, we can just create a second YouTube channel and go forward from there. So that's what we did. So this is a new channel. And hopefully you guys subscribe.
Don't hit that thing.
So Brian, maybe you can help me here explain the different races.
Okay. Sure. Humans are going to be all around.
Okay. The Newman.
Newman's going to be really good for force.
Yeah, Newman is going to be high T attack and T defense, but not much else.
Okay, what about cast?
Cast is going to be
good
yeah,
physical.
they have Well, they have high HP. They tie with male. So the male cast will tie with the male demon for the highest R attack in the game, but they do have more dexterity, more defenses, more HP. I'm not too entirely sure on the.
So I'm seeing one with a great big sword here.
Yeah,
That's a hunter.
But
That's
the
a-
humans have the highest S attack, so if you want to go and start swinging stuff and you don't care too much for defense and all the lights, you can go for that.
So the female, I'm looking at the female cast.
Salos, Brian, I think that trap thing's coming after you.
It probably is.
Oh yeah, don't let it hit you.
No, it's not probably. It is actually.
Okay, it let me in. Let me just reset my controller here. So I'm on NA. Oh no!
He got hit. Didn't he?
I got hit. I didn't have my controller hooked up.
I'll get you out. Just give me a
After
second.
all the warnings.
Well, it takes a second. I had to actually plug it in.
So when you choose either male or female of a race, you get all of these classes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
You can change your
what
class at
race
any
it is.
time too.
Oh, and don't forget male and female. Male and genders also have like a fundamentally different stats also.
Are you joking? We got Odin at the same time as I have to break you out of jail.
Ooh.
Oh wait, you guys are fighting Odin?
We are now.
Oh, I'm back.
Wait, Odin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Odin.
There's a PS.
Final
There was a
Fantasy
Fantasy
Odin.
14 crossover with Phantasy Star. All right, how do we get to the exit so I can switch over to the NA?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well,
go north.
first, let's go ahead
Oh,
and
yeah.
take care of
I
this.
thought so.
This dragon or which one?
Odin.
Oh, Odin. Okay.
I don't know what it's doing, but it is not focusing on the person it should be focusing on. That's for sure.
And the exit is north of you.
Gotcha.
Not northeast. No, northeast.
Oh man, I'm dead. Servers are up, baby. Servers are up.
So I think the reason you're getting that, you're using a UPS, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably just overloaded.
Oh crap!
It's either that or
Focus fire. Oh, never mind. He's done.
yeah, it's either that it's overloaded or the battery. It's trying to run something on the battery power in the battery. Letting me go.
So it's just a little northeast of here.
Yeah. Let me see if I can unplug something from it. That's just annoying.
We should finish this up first before you head out to the NA version.
Oh yeah.
Is it any different, honestly? Like, is it any?
Yeah, there's definitely some differences. You know,
It's
I
going
think
to be in English this time around.
Like I've heard Offine isn't a complete coward, and also he has a British accent. I don't know. I haven't been able to hear it yet, but that's what I've heard.
Who?
Offine, our Aibo elf
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that.
No, I mean,
I'm in.
that's just horrible.
Alright.
I don't mean to sound like I hate him, but
Most.
so he's got British accent, so he sounds British, and he
missing a core.
yeah.
There, we're good. Let's do this thing.
Oh, look at that. We got the rare version.
Let's all die together.
Except me. I'm totally beefed up for this job.
Nice.
I only want one of them to die.
I was gonna ask if did they have like say
There it is. Easy breezy.
I was gonna ask do they have all
I'm gonna
the
go
download
2. Wolf.
content cut out also.
I want
With the
2.
popular stuff gone.
I mean, I'd be able to tell you, but I haven't been able to make it past the character. Heck, I haven't been able to get past character creation. I can hardly get to it.
Alright.
So hopefully
Boom.
that's fixed.
Sweet. Alright. As long as it stays logged in. And that will be good. Cool. Alright. Boards. Alright. And missions. Okay. And log out, exit game. Boom.
Well, I hope you have fun over there, Brian.
I do too. I hope I do too. Oh man.
Actually, right before
I want to get those rewards.
NA. You're right.
Oh,
Like,
right,
that's-
Oberon, you heading there too, right?
What's that?
You coming over NA?
I don't have
No,
an
I
Xbox.
can't. I'll ask
Okay.
you if Oberon's coming.
No, I don't have an Xbox.
Oh, that's cool. I don't have it either, so we're in the same boat.
Though I might jump over to Final Fantasy for a bit.
Ooh yeah. 5.2. I gotta hit some raids. Just make sure all my gear's ready to go for.
Hey,
So
how
don't
many of the
forget
servers
to
are online
sell
right
any
now?
think
Devi
two.
Materas that you might have as well also. They're lowering the price value.
Does anybody happen to know how many of the servers are back on?
I
Two.
think they have 2 up.
No need to search the room. It's you I'm talking to. Mate is you, mate.
All right, let's turn up the English voices.
Fate's put us together for this mission. So
I
let's
know
make
what
the most of
Katori
it.
would sound like, actually.
Teleportation coordinates set. All ARC's operatives.
I just have to
proceed with
remember
your mission.
before I go on to the NA version. I need to grab
Yes, they were all
Balrog.
set.
Actually, yeah, which class is available in the NA version? Is it the full complement or just
Let's
part
just
of
stay
it?
nice and
All
It's
chill.
but
going to
it's
be
all.
no, well, it's
Mhm.
it's all of the basic classes. So Hero, Phantom, and Etoile will not be there.
Right. It's
No,
like
no.
episode 4, right? Worth of content.
Wait, why does he
Well-
sound like that?
That's not confirmed,
This
but
voice isn't that bad. All right.
It's
let's-
not terrible.
Athens.
It just sounds
Oh,
I'm
British.
nervous to jump into that telepool.
The reason I'm a bit. I like the
But
voice
hey,
acting.
Arcs are courageous. Let's give it a shot, mate.
Yeah, let's do it. Can I get a drink? Nope.
So it's Bouncer there too, still?
Whee!
yes, Bouncer is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah, all the
Going
non
to
super
or
specials.
already there.
Question real quick for you, Brian. Is there any way to get the text bigger?
I don't know yet. Yeah, but the text does feel small.
So it's based off resolution. You can get to small
Isn't
and then
this a
medium,
sight?
and then if you have 4K,
The whole
you can do
area's
4K
covered top to
small,
bottom with
4K
nothing but
medium,
green.
and 4K large.
Really
Hey, can somebody
Now, hold
check
on.
Saga and Katori's
Let's not
voice
get too eager
in
too
the North
quickly.
American version?
Ah, that's right. This is our
I
first
know you
taste
can
of actual
see
combat in the field.
a list of the people
Guess
in
we
the
ought to
credits,
practice
but
the
I think
basics first then.
Wow, you just go
Where-
talk to them?
Where
Oh,
are the options at?
Start and then go to settings.
I am Hilda, the operator. I will begin your certification mission. First, I will check your
Options, here
vision.
they are.
Take a look around you.
Okay, game settings.
What's wrong, mate? Try taking a look around you.
Oh, Metza autoloading is enabled by default.
Oberon, would you want to get some new units?
Units for what?
Your arm?
Sure. I don't know what I have on there right now.
Well, whatever it is, it's not that good. It's like 10 star.
Yeah, my stuff.
You know.
My armor stuff isn't all that great.
Look, I have like a lot of these spare units that you could use, and I'm be more than happy to like give them to you as gifts, basically. If I have shop pass, that is. Actually, no, I have shop passes. Yeah.
Oh wait, are you talking about gifting on JP right now?
Yeah. The thing is that Oberon Sorrow is like 76, but no.
Good.
You know,
You
I'm
didn't
not gonna
seem to have
sugarcoat
any
this.
trouble.
Let's just see that.
Next, I will
It's
confirm
first see
your
that his units
maneuverability.
could use some updating.
Move
That's
to the
all.
specified
Have you done the
location.
limited quest any?
You mean the Cosmic Calamity?
Looks like you have no problem with movement. Next, I will confirm how you
Yeah,
jump.
that is Cosmic Calamity, and unfortunately it's already
blocks in
gone.
front of you?
Yeah,
Jump over
you
them.
can keep getting the badges from the featured quest. The 4th featured quest will give you some.
Good. Okay. Now I'll
Wow,
confirm
all
how
of my
you
text
attack.
is already large, and that
Teleporting
really
a virtual target. Use your equipped weapon to attack it.
Well, Brian, you still want to do that whole game new units thing first, or?
Yeah, sure, I could do that before I hop off.
Okay.
Next, I'll confirm your photon arts. Teleporting virtual targets.
Yeah. Would you like some Novell? I had some spare Novels.
Whatever you think is going to be best.
why? Okay, so those are the. So
No, I'm gonna stick with English voice. I like hearing it in my native.
Do they have American
Let's
English
continue
or
by
just British
confirming
English?
your
Bit of
perfect
both.
attack. Destroy the virtual target.
So it depends on the character.
Oh, okay.
If you nail a perfect attack, you'll pack way
feel like
more of a punch
this is
than
helpful.
usual.
So just attacks are called perfect attacks.
Phaeton art and techniques are also effective. Simply
What's that?
aggressive with your attacks.
Just so in Japan they were called just attacks. Here they're called perfect attacks.
Good. Now don't forget that feeling. Now, it's time to commence your practical
So how do I
training.
get the
Proceed.
the goodies for being in the beta?
You got to do the urgent
Is that a
quests.
Sylvant? Sure seems like a handful, but
Urgent
No.
quests?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't get
the
feeling it
word
wants
for
to
the
be
emergency
friendly.
quest.
Mate, it looks like we're in
How
for
do
a
I do
brawl.
those?
They're on a timer. They have a schedule. So I wonder if that's gonna change.
Multiple enemies have appeared. Don't forget to dodge their attacks. Enemy suppression confirmed. You did well. Proceed.
Actually, what kind of units can I exchange? I couldn't exchange anything that's like 12 or higher, right?
I don't know.
While we're at it, let's confirm how you heal. If your HP reaches 0,
Oh,
you will be
that's
incapacitated.
cool.
Don't forget to heal ASAP.
You can
Okay,
charge
this
attacks
completes
just like
the
Link
certification
does.
mission.
Yes,
Proceed
dude,
to
it's
the end.
amazing. What's up, big boy? Emergency.
Emergency code.
Oh, it's the emergency code dual audio is the
Objective
same
to
guy.
suppress the rock bear. Utilize the skills you've honed to suppress it. Read the enemy's movements and strike its weak point. You'll see an opening after it performs a large attack.
Ooh,
Aim for
baby.
it.
We're going to fight that huge thing all of a sudden? Mate, I'll provide backup. You take the lead.
There are a number of ways you can do it.
So I'm
Find what works best for you.
Oh, baby. Dodge. What a dodge.
Weak point is its head. Watch its movements closely and attack its head after it performs a large attack.
Or just get smashed.
Then we can hit it while it's down. So keep dodging, mate.
I guess we couldn't exchange 12 through 13 star units yet.
I did ship 2. I don't know about sure there's gonna be, but I don't know this cost.
Well, it would be inevitable that it is going to be.
Yeah.
But in the immediate future, I couldn't help out. I couldn't really help Overrun with its unit bombs. Yeah, sorry, Overrun. How about we, let us meet another time to play some more.
No, that's fine.
The results are superb. The way I see it, you should have no problem being an ARC's operative. All right, time to make for the collection point so you can come back. Head toward the next
trigger.
area.
You can change all of that, but yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So does Katoy sound like an American in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I expected her to actually sound like a Japanese.
You can put the Japanese voice on.
No, like Japanese accent
Oh,
English.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what about Stratos? So she still had that, say, overly optimistic tone of voice.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
And Koya? Oh, god damn it! Why do I keep on forgetting those who doesn't exist in there? Not Stratos. Asanami. Yeah.
I repeat, a Code F order has
You know,
been
the
issued
braver
for
girl.
Nefarious. Spatial corruption has been detected.
Hey, you seen this, mate?
Never mind.
This is some kind of joke. This lord just appeared out of thin air.
False spawn presence confirmed. They're exceeding the tolerable limit. Be advised, all ARC's operatives, this is a top priority order. Neutralize false spawn on site.
Are these wankers real false spawn? The evil thing's trying to consume the entire
That's
universe.
What?
So these
Why are they
wankers.
showing up here of all places? There shouldn't be any on Nefarious.
You mean like
How do I pick stuff up?
Man, that was almost too dead on. Good thing I prepared for the worst.
Okay.
Well, you here to help us.
B does.
Phew, we're saved.
We don't have time to settle down right now, though, because the collection point is just up ahead. Let's bust through these things.
Wait a sec, are we fighting these things too?
That's what you signed up for when you joined ARCS, isn't it? Your friend there looks ready and raring to go. What's your excuse?
Come on, mate. Fine, I get it.
Boss
We don't have a
fights.
heckin' choice in it one way or another, huh?
Code emergency.
Emergency
You're
code.
certainly calm for your first rodeo. There's something about you.
There's something about you.
Sorry, didn't mean to stare. I get the feeling like I've seen you somewhere before. Just can't place where, though. Anyway, think less, act more. Let's get this show on the road, rookies. Stick with me!
Chapter 0, the day I was waiting for.
Oh yeah, what about I completely forgot how to pronounce his name.
You should try various kinds of
Get
weapons
the-
until you find one you
That
like.
Harmony, whatever
What is
his
that?
name was. Huh?
Sorry, which one did you say?
You know the guy who turned to Elder? What is his voice like in the North American version?
I don't know. The guy who turns elder, are we talking about an anime?
not well. Well, the anime and the game basically went to the similar event, but I wanted to know the voice actor is sounding different from the American version. The sounding different?
I can't tell. Like, I don't know what to compare it to.
All right. The collection point.
Yeah, I'm playing on an A-Berry.
Endure a bit longer.
Why did this have to happen right after our certification mission?
Yeah, we probably wouldn't really know about it until we hit the chapter when we turn to Elder anyway.
Okay. So note that I didn't do the story in Japanese.
Oh.
What's that?
I was just letting him know, like, I didn't do the story in Japanese. I was like, well, I'll wait to do the story, and,
There is a way that we can cross-reference the information from the Japanese version to the American version in YouTube.
I figured I'd tell the differences, but, like, from the story perspective.
Somebody else can do it anyway.
Oh, yeah, somebody will make that.
Great, but I highly doubt somebody made it that far already.
Yeah.
If servers are just coming back.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to start doing that like this. I'm not asking you guys to start. It's just like I know somebody's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, and that'll be interesting to see.
Or a month or something. Overall, there's something. No, you left. Okay.
Yeah. Get ready to go.
All right. Good night.
Good night, dude.
I'm not leaving chat. I'm just getting off of.
All right, you're heading to 14. Yeah.
Okay, right.
See
We
here.
needed unit.
Why are you squawking?
Yeah, it appears that Azila's guys is already over there also.
Emergency.
Code.
So, is the Mercy quest still called Mercy quest in there, or is it called something else?
It's called urgent quests.
It doesn't really sound that good, you know. This is one of the few things I wish they kept it in there, actually. It's still called Mercy quest because it makes sense. Calling it urgent just because it lacks that professional importance in there.
That emergency word, yeah. Like, oh.
I mean, technically speaking, the same word means both things.
Figured out our approach. Let's try focusing our attack on one of the legs.
That, urgent quest share the same shorthand.
Oh yeah, that would be. I didn't think of that one. Yeah, that would be an annoyance.
So hopefully there's a way we can just, because I am not going to be able to be up there. It'll just call them anyway. So hopefully speaking, when somebody asks like, hey, just be like, yeah, that's what we call the here. And then we can avoid the confusion, I hope.
Get out of there. Get out of there. There it is. Heal. There you go. Oh. Oof. Yeah, and they call just attacks perfect attacks in the NA.
That probably does a little bit less confusion because when I first started playing, I was like, just attack, what, like, attacking, like, the normal attack. Turns out it's not what happened. So this is probably a good way to get around a little bit of that net confusion.
A little bit. Hopefully.
Does that reflect on the hunter tree right now, by the way? If you're able to see it.
I don't know. I haven't made it to the ship yet.
I'm all set here, so let's keep pressing on.
shit! What's that a photon blast? Look what it did in just a split second.
All thanks to you two standing firm. Appreciate the help.
Surrounding area secured. We're sending in a telepipe now, so come on back.
I'm just glad that I already took my player ID silver.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Good go. Stop beeping at me, computer. I mean, power supply.
You guys doing good?
So another thing is that it's like select is B, but confirm is A, which I like because I'm used to that as an A player.
Wait. What do you mean by select?
Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad
Confirm.
you made it back in one piece. Everyone okay? No
So
injuries?
can you guys like customize controllers still, or you can't?
I'm sure you
They
can.
had me watching out for him.
Cool.
Remember, this is only the beta, so there's a lot of features that are turned off.
Oh, it's still in beta. I thought you guys already went to the official one already.
Now, for proper
No, we're still waiting for. I mean, it's the
I'm
official
Zeno.
client.
The one who never shuts up is Echo.
All right.
Pleasure meeting the two of you.
Yeah,
also,
yeah, this
do
is
me
the
a favor
closed
and
beta
ignore
test
everything he says.
for the North American servers.
Oh yeah.
So,
Did
we're-
it still
we're
look like the
Allows, love.
old beta
This here's my
look?
new mate.
Does it still have the old beta?
We're pretty fresh out of training.
No,
and
it's not like
barely
episode
started
1
learning what's what
for
in
the
Ox, so-
Japanese bits.
Don't sweat
Oh,
the details.
so it's the same
kid.
as the
Let the
current
higher
one,
ups
right?
worry about it.
Ish.
Or get
We
stuck
got
figuring
6
it out for
ships
yourself.
so far,
Those
and I
things
can't
back there,
vouch for any
Falspawn,
in-game
they're
content
pretty much
at the
Ark's
moment.
enemy number one.
But
Oh, no,
it's
not
all
saying-
I can tell you. You're actually
Yeah, like
kind of
I
lucky
meant
you had to
this,
face the hard
I meant
truth
the
about
whole
life in
shop
Arx
area
right
didn't look
away.
any different than it
Keeps you from
was.
holding on to
Oh,
any
no,
illusions, at
that's
least.
half of what I mean with
Have a
the
little
in-game
sympathy,
content. You
Zeno.
gotta
These
first you
kids
have
just
to
got
make sure
thrust
that
into
you
the
get
middle of a
past your character
battlefield. They
creation
must
without
be
disconnecting.
shocked.
But then once you
Well,
do
sitting
that,
around dwelling on it won't
gotta
make
go
us
through
not at
tutorial
war with the
quests and
Falspawn.
whatnot, so.
The sooner
Which
you
I'm
rip
doing
off
right
that
now.
bandage, the longer you can survive.
I'm at the boss
Oh,
fight.
come on, don't scare
Is it the
him.
Dark Ragni?
You both made
Yep.
it back in one piece, right?
That's the
Certification
episode 6
mission
tutorial,
completed.
so
That's cause
good
to
hope.
celebrate.
It's a big bug.
Attaboy,
Yep.
often. Even if nothing makes sense, long as you have the willpower to grit
Hey
your
guys,
teeth
how's
and
the beta
nod,
going?
you'll do just
Well, we got in,
fine.
so that's
That
progress.
pain, that
Brian, I
frustration
got a
you
question
feel,
for you.
never
One second,
give
I'm
up.
listening to the
And
story.
never
One
give
second.
up.
Training
If
part
you can handle
and
that,
etc.
you'll
etc.
manage.
Afrin sounded like some
Zeno's
British
got away with
dude.
words, doesn't he? Until you realize he stole
Oh,
them all
Affy.
wholesale from someone else.
Does he call you a
Thanks,
partner?
Echo. Just blow everything wide open, why don't ya? Anyway, my mentor's wisdom
I
is
wish I
my
know.
wisdom.
Nice
Cozy.
saying. Did you come up with it yourself? And besides, you always do whatever you want, never giving a thought to all my hard work.
God, I cannot wait to
Is
hear
it
his
my
voice.
fault you're always late?
Stuff it, Zeno! Look, we're finally arriving at the Ark ship. Quit standing there snickering and help with the preparations, rookie!
I wonder if his sister had that same deal also, sounding like British.
They don't all sound good.
Amazing, hey?
Oh, baby. All right.
Yeah, that's true, but we haven't met all the characters yet. Like, for example, we haven't met Afrin's older sister, who is the current Darkfowl's apprentice.
I don't remember that. I've never played PSO. I've never played PSO2. So a lot of what you guys are used to, this is a new game to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
spoilers,
yeah.
come
I'm
on,
excited.
guys.
Brian.
Yes.
But
Oh, and then
I'm
there's a
sorry,
rule-
any game that says
like-
"holy shit" in the game is awesome.
Yeah, it opens with that. What's the good news, Star?
That
Temtem came to
depends on the
GeForce Now.
context
Oh,
of
Temtem's
how
on
the
GeForce
word
Now?
is used, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Maybe
yeah.
it's time to take a load off
And
in
it's
the
not like
lobby.
amazing news, but
Still,
What's going
it's
on,
great.
Star Wolf?
Temtem's on GeForce
Hold it
Now.
right there, mister. The
Man, if
report
they
comes first.
get Anthem, that would be huge for me.
it seems like they're adding stuff
like
every
I
day.
don't know that. Such a pain. Well, rookies, I guess you're on your own now.
Ooh, I got a new
Can't
sword.
play babysitter
Or
forever.
how do I equip?
Still, maybe it was fate that brought us together like this.
Go to your
If
menu
you ever need
effing
me,
and
tired.
the
don't
equipment
be a
section.
stranger. Be seeing ya.
Equip. Oh, it's not letting me.
Oh damn! It's pretty late for you, Brian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on. What do you mean it's like you equip, like, go to, like, I mean, equip weapons, or is it because you couldn't use it yet?
It's grayed out.
Probably because it's the training.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All that stuff we just went through. Either way.
Let's see here. How do I return?
This looks like the lobby for us Arx operatives.
All right, until death. Oh, well, let's see if I can get you added.
You block.
I'm gonna need some time to
Nice,
decompress and
nice.
process what just happened. Take it easy, mate.
How do you return?
Return what?
When you get to the return point, what button do you hit?
B to select something.
I actually like the voices. They're pretty nice.
Hmm.
Like, it's better than not understanding what
Proceed
they're
to
saying.
the web link. Urgent quest schedule the Luna concert live. And
Wait, already?
no, that's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So they're just, it's got their things. Thank you for participating in the beta.
Find out what EO voice sound like in English.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for her to call me senpai in English.
Okay, and what about Claire Clay's that snot-nosed little brat? She was voiced by a very famous voice actor in the Japanese version, so I really hope that she got the same voice actor dub that did Madoka also.
What I find strange is they say we'll post the updated urgent quest schedule here as soon as possible. Thanks for your patience and understanding. And they're just like, are you gonna compensate for the lost time?
Wait, is the times not being switched?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
so far
you'd
they
think
have,
you sort that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, are you gonna make a 31-hour beta and then take away like 5 or 6 hours of it already?
Makes no sense.
My dog is cute.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can switch the voices back to Japanese. Jake.
I don't see the point in that though. You're playing the English one.
Let's see. It's everybody has the they can have their preference.
Everyone has their preferences, yeah. True.
Well, and some people do like to make, cross-reference information of comparing the voices.
Mm-hmm. I would have think the Japanese voices would still be the Japanese voices.
What I find fun is you can actually put on the English voices, but also put on Japanese subtitles.
Nor can I.
Or vice versa.
However,
Oh, so it'll be like a reverse. So it'll be like a reverse anime.
Yeah.
Therefore, I can merely set you upon it. I have calculated and predicted every potentiality, and will exhibit them here. Gather divergences and bring forth the inevitable. The divergence matrix will aid you in this task.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, hey, Solaris.
Hey, Solaris.
PSO2 any just hit again. Like,
yeah,
had some issues there.
Observation.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember you guys were kind of at this.
Thus will the
I just got off
divergence
work.
matrix show
It's only on
you the
Xbox
way.
though.
Oh, don't worry.
I
The
pray
servers
that
just
the
came
path
up.
born of my regret will serve as a beacon to
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my character and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Forgive me.
Because it's late.
You got an Xbox.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
on
have an
Xbox.
Xbox. I have my computer, and I have the Xbox Game Pass on that.
Yeah, it's not an Xbox Game Pass.
No, I don't have it.
Hear my request. I bid you
It's
go
coming to Steam
the
though.
various.
That's good to
I
know.
will not say
Wait,
the reason.
really?
I cannot.
Yeah, it's been they said
The
it's coming to
answer
Steam.
exists only in
Oh.
your future.
But I think it's a bit
crap.
later.
Solely
I
an
don't know if it's gonna be the
observer.
same time as the Xbox.
I can do nothing.
They would
So
have
do I
done
have
something.
to rebuild my entire arsenal and character in there?
Yep.
Oh, I hope you can bring your saves over.
Yeah, like I remember correctly, like I managed to discover where the game stores all my character files, so I can. So couldn't I just transfer the file to this game?
No, because the server data is just that. It'd be server data. You have to access the servers to get the data from that, transfer from the the east to the depending on. where you
So-
are.
Yeah.
So
So you're not logging in with a Sega account. You're logging in with your Windows account. So it's
Welcome to
two completely account
PSO2.
setups.
and it's
You
also
are
kind of
about
like
to embark
14
on a
with how you
grand
make
adventure
like
on
how
the Universal stage.
Sparta was helping me out last night with
Serving
your
as a
macros
member-
and all that. You can trade all your macro stuff and move it over to your other character to another
How do
server.
I friend people?
And it'll keep all that stuff and transfer it over and make it to where it's the exact same as your other, but it does not take any of the character data over.
Right. So the
Well,
best
my
you could
hardware-
do.
You're having some cut-offs here and there, so I didn't get the whole picture. I'm sorry.
Well,
I got the gist of it.
I'll put it this way: the best we could do, and somebody asked about if you could, like, transfer your symbol arts from. So, like, when the PC version comes out, if you
Symbol
can
arts?
transfer
What's
your
wrong with
symbol arts.
symbol arts?
Yeah, you can do symbol arts in PSO2.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's not. But I'm not talking about transferring symbol arts.
No, I know, but hear me out. Somebody asked about that. If you could do that, the
Alright.
same way that you could import on the JP server.
What would you like to
They
do?
said they don't have any details on the PC version just yet,
Feel
but
free
they
to
don't
stop
plan
by
on
anytime.
changing how it works at all. So that implies that you would be able to just drag the symbol art files into the imports folder, and in a similar way, you should hypothetically be able to take your character creation data and move it to the appropriate folder, and you can at least load your character creation data. You might not have all your outfits and, class skills and all that, but you can recreate your character's physicality the way it is.
In the
That's
skill
fine.
tree,
I
it's
can just
listed
I can
as
just-
perfect.
Yeah, I can just yeah, it's fine. I can do starting over with the outfits.
Oh, hey, my T4.
I'm gonna wait to spend my points.
If it did come to Steam though, then I would be very much interested.
It's coming to Steam.
Over there.
It's not on Steam just yet.
It's coming to Steam though.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. So I am at least
Feel free
willing to
to stop by
try.
anytime.
By the way, actually, no. It's not cross-platform with Xbox, right?
It should
Yeah,
be.
Yeah, it's gonna be cross-platform.
Oh, awesome! I can be with you, Brian.
Exactly.
But that means I'll be on the other end of the spectrum, which with me being a noob.
Yeah, no worries. Like we're all noobs here.
Come on, Anya.
No. That's
Hey.
not the right way to put it. I lack all the equipment, but I retain all the skill and
You have
memories
all
I
that
had
knowledge.
from
You have that
previous-
all. Yeah, you're gonna be like you're an
Yeah.
expert, but then you're like an expert who just got reborn. It's like level 1 again. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for me. It's late, and I had to check in on servers in the morning, so that was productive. I'm gonna shut this down. Thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it, and thanks for all the server checks, so that way I was able to play some Japanese and more. So that worked out. All right, I'm hitting end stream.